Hey, yo, Roscoe,
Yo,
have you ever been in a situation, in an intimate setting, with someone that you loved and they did something to you to violate you?
yes, I have. Oh my God, I have. One of my exes. We were actually. This was a argument that would pretty much lead to the breakup, but it started in text. Because I was at work, she was at home. I don't want to discuss the details of the argument for real, but you know, um, once I got home and I really actually tried to deal with the situation in a calm manner, but that wasn't good enough for her. So she got irate about that. We argued a little bit, and that day we decided to sleep in different rooms, so that was happening. So later that night, she starts drinking and gets drunk, and now she's like a possessed demon now, and for whatever reason runs into the room, and while I'm asleep is starts biting me on my back.
Hmm.
So yeah, like real crazy. So she's biting me on my back. I end up having to call the police on this chick because I don't want to fight with her. We live we lived around a lot of I could just say it. We lived around a lot of white folks. So
Hmm.
so I wasn't gonna do nothing had we lived around anybody else anyway. But still, I called the police and they come and they restrain her or whatever. And well, not restrain her because the situation was I kept a door in between us. So once I got off my back, kind of closed the door and waited till the police came. But yeah, that situation was just crazy. But I did get violated, thinking that I could be is safe, at least, even though we were arguing, be safe at least knowing that because of the relationship that we had, the feelings that we would supposedly would have had for each other, excuse me. But you would think that those things would keep a person from reacting in this manner, but yeah, that wasn't the case. So
Interesting. I bring that up because I was thinking about who can you really trust. And at first, a fictitious account comes to my mind. It comes from the movie VHS. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but VHS is like a series of short stories caught on VHS cassette tapes from the VCR. But on one of the movie itself is a supernatural movie. But the scariest story dealt with a real world scenario where it was this couple who were on a road trip. While they were on their road trip, they were staying in these hole in the wall motels along the highway. But at every stop, there was a young girl. And this is a spoiler if you've never seen the movie, at least for this particular story. So you can turn it off now until I shut up. But on every stop at each hotel, there was this young girl just lingering outside, and the boyfriend, he kept taking notice of her. The girlfriend was being kind of dismissive about the whole thing. However, long story short, at the end of this particular story, someone breaches their motel room and they have a camera, a camera phone, and she's recording everything. She eventually goes up to the man and proceeds to kill him. But that wasn't the scary part. The scary part was she was actually the lover of the guy's girlfriend. I bring that up because I stumbled across this video and I want you to check it out and then we'll come back and discuss it.
Real fucked up lately with his phone, and he think it's sweet. His phone ringing late as fucking night, and he think this shit cool. Get the fuck up! Get get up! Get up!
What are you doing?
Why your phone ringing this late?
You playing?
Why the fuck is your phone ringing this late? Get up. I want to know who calling us this late.
Are you serious right now?
Yes. Stop sitting there looking stupid.
Why are you recording me for? What are you? I'm not a piece
Stop
of chicken.
looking stupid. Get your phone.
What time is it?
Get your phone. 10 o'clock.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's not late, so why would you slap me like that? For what?
Get your fucking phone. I want to know who calling us.
But I'm saying, like, why would you slap
us?
me? Why would you slap me? It's not
Get
even.
Get your phone.
I'm not no piece of chicken. What the fuck? What would you do that and you record? It's not even funny.
Don't fucking hit me.
I'm not. Just what are you
Get
talking
your
about?
fucking
Like, you
phone.
sitting here.
Who calling us?
It's my mama. And what? Like, what's the point? Like, it's not. It's 10. It's not even like it's 10 o'clock.
First of all, I don't give a fuck. But now you do need to call your mama back because she's supposed to be getting the kids. She's supposed to be getting the kids.
Are you serious? And you got like a whoop?
Sorry.
I'm leaving, bro. I'm not about to do this. Go. I'm good.
I said I was sorry. I didn't know it was your mama.
Look at no.
So anyway, after watching that video, to me that is very disturbing. And I'll tell you why. But first, I want to get your take on what you just saw.
Me, I just want to talk about how crazy it is. For one, when you put you could put your trust in somebody, and somebody is willing to violate that trust, like this person did. It puts a sinking feeling in me only because I think about, the people who are willing to trust people easy in this world and who are willing to open up themselves to people, and then only to have these people like kind of do whatever it is to violate that said trust. So that's kind of what I think about when I see something like this. But I'm not surprised. I've been through a lot of craziness, so I've seen a lot of distrust and craziness like this. So for me, it's just a matter of how you move around this kind of stuff. But yeah, that's the one thing that I would say about this is that you really have to be mindful of guarding yourself against these kind of people, and it says something about the time invested in being able to observe and watch people, who are coming into your life, because you don't know if you're letting in one of these snakes like this person. But you can go ahead and get your take, Joe.
Yeah, my take from this is, first of all, when the woman rolls up on her husband, boyfriend, I don't know which one it is, but this man, he trusts her enough to sleep around her. The fact that she doesn't have enough presence of mind, enough respect for this man to even ask him who's calling, to even sit up here and have a dialogue, shows the level of disrespect that's going on out here in a lot of these relationships. I don't want to sit up here and use the phrase toxic, but I can't think of any other thing to call it. And so in this situation, it's like, who can you really trust? When you're living with somebody and you're willing to sleep around them, this is the last thing you expect. And then at the end of the video, as you can see, she was totally wrong. And so she's suspicious of this man. This man has probably worked hard to take care of her and these kids. But the only thing she can think to do is not just disrespect him, but record the disrespect for the world to see. And that's why I earlier had brought up the account from the movie VHS, because this could have easily turned murderous. We're living in such a dire time. Like if you don't have the emotional stability to be in a relationship, and I guess that's asking a lot for a crazy person, now that I think about it. If you have some self-awareness. Just be by yourself. Don't bring your misery into someone else's life. You can see this man, he was totally caught off guard, but that could have easily been something else. There's so many accounts where lovers, people who thought they were lovers. I know we did an account on this about the preacher, but there are people who were lovers who threw acid on somebody to disfigure them. These people are not mentally well adjusted. So I guess this goes to the people who are mentally well adjusted, the people who do have like deep love for their mate, a lot of empathy, a lot of forgiveness. Just be careful about who you're with. And the second somebody shows signs of this type of dysfunctionality, get out of there. You know, sometimes we have to hold off on kids. I know a lot of times we look past those red flags in relationships because we just want to be with somebody. And I know that's our codependency, but to me, this was a very dangerous type of situation. Even though it was only flour and she ended up being wrong, this could have went all the way to the left. And so just be on your P's and Q's when you're bringing people into your life, man. And so that's all I really have to say about this. This is disgusting to me.
Yeah. I agree with you, bro. No more words for that beyond what you said. Yeah, but this chick, you know, like you said about the whole trust issue, you not being able to trust her or trust who you laying down with. And I've had this issue, like I spoke of in the beginning, but there's a lot of guys who go through this all the time who are just good guys doing their thing, and you have these chicks doing a lot of questioning their moves and all this other stuff. And really, the guy is just he's an honest guy trying to be honest by this chick, but you know, a lot of them can't live without that drama, and you know that drama kind of have these chicks reacting like this young lady, if you want to call her that, in this situation, doing what she did. So, like I said, man, just beware and keep your eyes and your third eye like really open to some of these people, and maybe you could do a little prevent, you know, and kind of avoid some of these people.
I agree. Warheads out, baby.